I had this weird desire to all of a sudden convert a function to vertex form, because I'm weird like that. So because you're watching this video, you must want to do it too. Let's convert f of x equals x squared minus 4x minus 5 to vertex form. And then after we do that, we're going to answer the question of where is the vertex of this function? Well, first of all, you should know that the vertex of a parabola is the point either at the bottom or at the top. And you should be able to identify pretty quickly whether a given function has a bottom or a top. It'll have a bottom if it opens upwards, and will have a top if it opens downwards. This function right here opens upwards. You can tell because this term is positive. So although this won't make a difference for solving this problem, when you look at these things, you should be able to recognize certain stuff about them. Oh, this opens upwards. I know the vertex will be a minimum and stuff like that. To get the vertex, we're going to do something that maybe you've done before. We're going to complete the square. This gets it into vertex form in a way that we'll see. So completing the square consists of this. We're going to take this minus 4 term, we're going to cut it in half, square it, and then add it to the right side and also subtract it from the right side. We add it and subtract it so that we're not ultimately making any difference. It's kind of like multiplying a fraction by 1 to get a common denominator. So let's get started. F of x equals x squared minus 4x. Now I'm going to do plus 4 minus 5 and then minus 4. This right here and this right here are new. Everything else in this was there from the start. So I've got the x squared, I've got the minus 4x, and I've got the minus 5. They were there from the start. But the things in boxes, those are new. And I put them there for 2 reasons. First of all, I put the plus 4 there so that I can factor this into a square. That's going to be important for getting this problem done. But then I also had to include the minus 4 because I can't just go changing the equation. I have to make changes that cancel out because otherwise I'm answering a different question. I don't want to answer a different question. I want to answer this question. So if I put a plus 4 in, which I kind of need to do, I can also put a minus 4 in to be all like, hey, but I didn't change anything. So this is going to kind of like cover my butt in that regard. So I'll get rid of all this red nonsense. Nah. You can see that this thing right here, the x squared minus 4x plus 4, this is going to factor, and it's going to factor really conveniently. It's going to be x minus 2 squared, because, hey, negative 2 plus negative 2, that's negative 4. And then negative 2 times negative 2, that's positive 4. So that's why we added the 4 there, so that we'd specifically be able to factor this into a square. The rest of the stuff on the outside, the negative 5 minus 4, this is going to combine to get minus 9. Now, look at how I treated these as 2 separate things. I treated this as its own thing, and then I treated this as its own thing. In math, you can choose what you want to do according to what you want to accomplish. So I could have put everything together and gotten back exactly what I started with, but I don't want to do that because I wanted to change that to get an interesting answer. This result here, the x minus 2 squared minus 9, this is in vertex form now. And vertex form, think about parent functions. Vertex form is really just a transformed version of a normal old parabola. So x squared moved 2 to the right, and this is because x has been changed into x minus 2. Think about parent functions. When you replace x with x minus 2, that moves things 2 to the right. And how else has it been moved? Well, it's not just the -2 that you need to look at, it's also the -9. So it's also been moved 9, and remember, 9 is minus. That means that it moves 9 down. So this moves 9 down. And this is because -9 at the end. So this is vertex form already. And now we can very easily answer the question of where the vertex is. It is from 0, 0, which is normal old x squared. It gets sent to 2, -9, which is what it would be for x minus 2 squared minus 9. So this is vertex form, and this right here, that's the vertex, 2, -9. Listen, guys, I love doing these videos. I also love working with people in person. If you think that you would like to have a session with me to go over your homework, try dropping me a line, either call or text that number, or you can always visit my website at sntutoring.com. And we'll get you set up with a lesson to go over your assignments, study guides, anything you need. Have a great day. Bye-bye.